Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing really well, and I want to say thank you for my new subscribers. Honestly, I'm over the moon. I've had quite a lot and I've had quite a lot of views as well. So I want to say thank you. So in this set, this is gel X extensions. My clients had these on for around 4 weeks. And we are infilling. So I always do, well, I say always, I'm and ahhing whether to carry on just doing one infill before they need a new set or just doing a new set every time. I'm going to be asking my clients what they would prefer. So with Gel X, you can infill. I infill with Builder Gel and I only do one infill before they need a removal and new set. I don't do 3 infills. You know, they're not acrylics. Yeah, so anyway. So I'm using a medium medium drill bit to debulk the nails. So I'm just taking down that colour, the French tip, getting some of that Builder Gel off. So I always reinforce the nails with Builder Gel. So I'm just taking off majority of the design, French tip, the colour, and the Builder Gel, and then I go in with a cuticle pusher, push back the cuticles, and I use a cuticle bit to go around the cuticles, just on the speed that I'm using now is around 21,000 RPM, and with my cuticle bit, it's around 3, so it's really low, and the cuticle bit is a fine cuticle bit that I end up using, and then I go in with my fine sanding band, which is 240 grit, and that's on again around 3, just to go around the cuticle. I am taking off any tiny bits that might have been lifting up. Yeah, I always do the same. That's just my routine of how I do infills. I don't mind doing infills, haven't got a problem with it. I just feel like they can take quite a lot of time. So I am trying to find out what's best to do. So my client, we decided to do this really cool design. You would have seen it by the thumbnail. It's absolutely amazing. It's definitely up my street. I love doing designs. So she's my kind of girly. I always ask for permission as well to record, and she was absolutely fine with it. So that's really good. And then once I've done all of this, all the filing, the cuticle work, my fine sanding band, I then spray with alcohol, just helps get rid of any dust. And then I go in with Builder Gel to infill the nail that is exposed. So I put majority of that Builder Gel at the top of where that nail is exposed, and then thin it out as I'm coming down to the free edge, because you don't need to make them really bulky and high, because again, I'm not removing all of the product. As you can see, I'm still leaving some Builder Gel on the nails. And then I go in with Model 1s. Well, then I actually buff, I shape the nails, all that sort of stuff. And this time she wanted a new shape, so we were going for almond. So I did take down a little bit of the length. Obviously with almond, you do need a bit of length there to be able to get that shape. So once I've done all that, I then go in with Model 1's dehydrator and primer. Love it. If you haven't got it, go and get it. It's my ultimate favourite. Yeah, so I will let you watch this and I'll be back. So that is all of the prep, the everything done. I've just put on alcohol just to get rid of the dust with a little brush. It's really, really good actually. It's better than using like wiping over with acetone. For some reason alcohol just literally gets rid of every little piece. So that's the dehydrator that I'm going in with. Again, it's Model Ones. It's dehydrator and primer. It's a set and you can get it from Amazon for literally about £7. It's not much at all. And then I go in with my primer. Sorry, my train of thought had gone. Going in with the primer, and then I use Model One's Builder Gel as well. Funny story, I really loved this new Blue Sky gorgeous Builder Gel. And I used it on a client, and she's had her nails done by me for ages, but I really wanted to try Blue Sky because this colour was just stunning. And as me just trying to pick off that little bit that's underneath, she had a reaction. So, and I'm not one person has ever had a reaction with the Model One's Builder Gel, so I'm not using Blue Sky anymore because she was the first person I used it on and she had a reaction to it, to the Blue Sky Builder Gel, and she's been coming to me having her nails done since like September last year, so I'm not using that one anymore. So again, with the Builder Gel, I put a slip layer on, and then I put a bead on near the cuticle, not touching it, but near the cuticle, and I leave majority of that bead at the top where the natural nail is exposed, and then just bring it down thinly towards the free edge. And I flash cure in between because Builder Gel likes to move around, it likes to spread, so I flash cure in between just to keep it set until I've done all the nails. And then I go in with my big lamp, which is Kirsty Meakin, and do a full cure in my big lamp for 60 seconds. So I will, and then I I wipe over with acetone because you get that inhibition layer nice and sticky, you want to get rid of that. So I wipe over with a bit of acetone once it's all cured, buff all over the nail, shape it all up again. Not that it really needs it, I just like to give it a little bit of a crisp up, but it's just a habit. And then we go in with the design. So I'll let you watch and I'll be back.
Yeah.
they've been fully cured for 60 seconds, just to make sure it's, you don't want it wet. You want to make sure it's fully cured. So I always cure for 60 seconds. Then I wipe over with a bit of acetone and start filing, just giving it a little bit of a crisp up really. And I always go over the top of the nail as well to make sure there's no like ridges or dips. So this just smooths out the whole nail. I don't go close to the cuticle. I use my buffer just to go around the cuticle because I don't want to accidentally, cut my client or anything. I can use a drill like my e-file if I want to, but I'm so used to using a hand file. I just find it much more easier. Yeah, so I will let you watch this and I will be back. So for this nail, I'm just doing a base and I do 2 layers and then I go in with a French tip on this one. Or is it all, no, it's not all over, it's a French tip on this one. And I'm curing in between, so both her hands, she wanted the same style but different fingers, if that makes sense. So I just kept saying, what do you want on this hand? And for this one, we're doing tortoise shell, and I use like this jelly orangey colour. And I'm pretty sure, even though it's only today, I can't remember, I cure this layer, and then I go in with a second layer of the same colour, and then I go in, no I don't. So I go straight in with this colour. I'm so daft, honestly. It's because I've done it 2 different ways on 2 different fingers on her other hand. Don't cure it. Ignore what I just said. Don't cure it. And then I go in with it's a bit of black and a bit of brown mixed together. So I'm just letting it spread out. It's basically like a blooming gel background. And then once that's kind of reached how I want it to spread and look, then I go in and cure it just for 30 seconds, just a flash cure. So that's had a flash cure, and then I go in again with that jelly orangey colour, and then I'm going in with like a lighter kind of, it's 2 browns that I just mix together, and I just go over the top of where that black gel polish was that was blooming out, and I just go over the top of that, and then I flash cure. Literally, I just flash cure for like 30 seconds. Then I go back in again with pure black over the top and just kind of wiggle it about. It's not a dot, so it's not like a circle. And then I cure all together literally for 60 seconds just to make sure it's fully cured, because there's a lot going on with that nail. So I forgot to record this one. This has just got a pink base, like a jelly kind of pink base, so it's not really pigmented. And then I'm using this beautiful pinky coloured cat eye. Absolutely stunning. And I do the cat eye design with the magnet, but I just do it towards the tip of like the nail. As you can see there, I just do it very slightly. Don't want it too much. And then I cure for 30 seconds. And then on this nail, I do pure white cure that for 60 seconds. Then I go in with a top coat, a no wipe top coat, cure that for 30 seconds. Then I go in with my pigment powder, whichever colour you choose, is up to you, and just rub it all over the nail. And that's how I do that pigment anyway. Isolated chrome I still struggle with, but not ridiculously hard, but I do still struggle with it. So this is the top coat, which is a no wipe. That's the best way to do it. I know a lot of people sometimes use like do it when it's sticky, and I can't grasp that. I don't know where I got this pigment powder from. I'm pretty sure it's just from Shein, but it's like a greeny. It is green, and then in certain lights it's gold. It is, yeah, very strange, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and it was exactly the same colour that she wanted, which was really good. So there I am, just dusting off the excess. You want to make sure you get every little bit off as you possibly can that's actually on the nail, because when you top coat, that's going to go like in your top coat, if that makes sense. So on this nail, I do again pink, or literally all over the nail. I do 2 coats curing in between, and then I go in with a blue cat eye gel polish for a French tip, and I use the magnet again to kind of make so you can see that French, so you can see the cat eye. I'm so tired, guys, I'm sorry. It's quite late now. Late in the day for me to be doing all this, honestly. I literally haven't even had dinner yet, and it's like nearly 5 o'clock. Haven't ate since yesterday. But look at this colour. It's stunning. It's so pretty. And I was like, no, don't put it in the lamp. I forgot to do the magnet. I have got proper magnets, but I just completely forgot to get them out the drawer, so I just used my other ones. Top coat, I am using Blue Sky, no wipe top coat, all over the nails, curing for 60 seconds. And then I always do like a little bit of a finish file afterwards, just to kind of crispen them up slightly. So I will be back in a minute. And that is the finished result. What do you think? I absolutely love them. They're just stunning. And I love how it's different on each nail as well. Beautiful. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.